Guys, if you're getting all stressed right now, look, it's completely understandable. But here's the deal. Like, obviously, God is working with us. This is how you know. Today is Father's Day. Now, Father's Day is one of those days where either it's like, not a big blip on your radar because you always celebrated with your dad and then you got celebrated or whatever. And it's like, a happy hunky dory. But for a lot of people that have daddy issues, which is like 85% of the population, it can be a trigger day. And especially since January, when you have Trump, who's been hitting everyone in that shadow father sort of trigger button for the last 5 months. And then you had your biggest display of shadow father figurehead ever in our history yesterday, with a key up to Donald's, 80th birthday next year and our 250th celebration as a country, which is going to continue to align our country and him in hopes we're going to confuse the two. And celebrate the military to get them loyal to him too. This is all very interesting to have Father's Day the very next day after we all had to witness tanks rolling down DC's streets. How do we feel about that? I know it's just for fun this time, but everything is a foreshadowing of something to come. And so as we create, we want to think about that. And we want to think about, okay, this is Father's Day. We all have daddy issues, but how can we resolve and heal this monster father that we hold in our hearts because he's sitting in our White House? And we're trying to still resolve and make him a good guy, and it just ain't so. Do what you want, but the meek shall inherit the earth. The gilded are on a bullet train to somewhere else. Just is what it is. So on this here Father's Day, we've got to take a look and be well, which daddy do we want? Which one do we want to be? Which one do we want to experience? Which one do we want to elect? Which one do we want to worship, right? Is he loving or is he not? Because you can't have it both ways. It's not like a mood change. Either our context is that of one of goodness and value and what is right and tenderness and mercy and grace, or it is one of anger and rage and punishment. There is no compromise there.